It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank here on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160. You know, last hour when we did our 2-year health segment from Scarbo's Pharmacy, we talked about the fact that running is something that is identified as something that makes you happy. People who are runners, 89% of them say they're happier because of their running. Well, let's combine running with donuts, and we're out of our mind happy all of a sudden. Brian Fries is with us. The organization is Young Life. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Todd?
Wonderful, wonderful. It's good to have you with us here today. So what are we talking about? Donuts and running all together?
Absolutely, yeah. So the Donut Dash, this is actually the 5th year that we've put on the Donut Dash. And our thought was a lot of people like running, a lot of people like donuts. Let's combine it, and we'll appeal to everybody. So
there you go. There you go. So this event is coming up on Saturday.
Correct. Saturday at 10 a.m., and we are meeting behind the stadium on IUP's campus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right behind Miller Stadium.
Right behind Miller Stadium,
And I assume that you could have signed up ahead of time and probably still can, but walk-ins or run-ins are welcome.
Yes, absolutely. So you can go to runsignup.com and search Indiana, PA. You'll find the Donut Dash. You can Google it as well. Mm-hmm. Or you can just show up the day of the race, and we can get you checked in. We've got a ton of. This is going to be the biggest year we've ever had. We have close to 200 people already signed up. We'll be well over 200 by the time the day of the race comes.
Oh, terrific. All right, so tell me what Young Life is.
So Young Life is an international Christian organization. We work with students of all backgrounds. And here locally in Indiana County, we have ministries at Indiana, Blairsville, and United High Schools, as well as IUP. And Young Life really is about relationships. We build relationships of friendship with students. We mentor them. We walk through life with them, and just meet them where they're at. And we are, like I said, we're a Christian organization, but we're not affiliated with a specific denomination or church. So people of all sorts of backgrounds are welcome and are active in Young Life.
Are you affiliated with the university in any way, or just a?
We are an official on-campus organization at IUP. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, and some of the activities that you do through the course of a year within the university community, and then with some of the high schools that you mentioned.
Yes, yeah. So actually, the whole reason we're doing this Donut Dash 5K is because every summer we take students to Young Life Camp, and as you know, there are people around our county that maybe are a little less privileged than others. And so what we want to do is we want to make sure that any student that wants to go to Young Life Camp is able to go. And so this Donut Dash, 100% of the proceeds go towards a camp scholarship fund to help students from Indiana County attend Young Life Camp this summer.
That's wonderful. Now, where's Young Life Camp and when?
So we actually have 2 different camp trips this summer. Students from Indiana High School are going to Saranac, which is in upstate New York. Mm-hmm. And students from Blairsville and United are going to Rockbridge, which is down in Virginia. So we've got a couple trips going on.
And what happens at the camps?
We tell kids it's the best week of their life, or they get their money back. And I've never had to give anybody their money back. So there's all sorts of games. It's basically a resort. We've got the pool and the lake and boats and zip lines and ropes courses and all that kind of stuff. There's what we call Young Life Club every night, where it's singing, and there's a speaker that speaks throughout the week.
Mm-hmm. So you're playing to the physical and playing to the spiritual at the same time.
Absolutely, yeah. It's an amazing week, that's for sure.
Terrific. So this is going to be happening on Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. The Donut Dash at 10 a.m. On Saturday.
And what happens for the donuts? I mean, you run 50 feet, pick up a donut and eat it, run another 50 feet, pick up a donut, and another 50 feet to get the glass of milk that you need for the first 2 donuts?
You are allowed to have whatever relationship with donuts that you want. So if you want to eat donuts before, during, and after the race, you can. If you want to save your donuts for after you finish, you can do that as well. So there are donut stations throughout the course, but you're not obligated to eat any.
There really are.
Or honestly,
donut stations on the course.
It's actually it's such a fun event. We have people that take the race very seriously. They really are trying to get a good time, and then they'll reward themselves with a couple of donuts afterwards. But then a bunch of people just like to walk around and eat donuts. It's just a fun event.
Yeah.
We actually give out a trophy for the slowest finisher of the day, which is a lot of fun as well.
Which presumably would also be the largest consumer of donuts.
Yeah, generally speaking, yeah. Surprisingly, we haven't had too many folks throw up in the past, so that's good.
That's a good thing indeed. The course itself, does it stay on campus?
It does, yeah. We're all on IEP's campus.
And do you age limit at all?
No, so there's actually a category. There's a prize for the fastest stroller pusher as well. So We welcome people of all ages. So we have different age and gender brackets for the prizes. And children 10 and under children 12 and under are only $10.
Okay, so wonderful. It sounds like a great and a fun event.
Yeah.
How many of these have you been involved in?
Since I moved here and became the area director for Young Life is when we started it 5 years ago. So every year for 5 years. Yeah. It's been a lot of fun.
Wow. And is that what you do, or do you have another position somewhere?
So this is my full-time job, not specifically the Donut Dash. That is a small aspect of what I do. But I'm the area director for Young Life in Indiana County. And so we've got all sorts of stuff going on all the year round.
I can picture Brian sitting at his desk every day planning more Donut Dash activities. Okay, we're going to put another donut. We're going to put a glazed one here. The sprinkles we'll put over at this station over here.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun part of what I get to do.
Yeah. Talk about the relationship, if you would, with some of the schools and getting involved there. For a lot of schools that would be a risky thing, but you obviously have found a way to make it work within the confines of the rules and regulations.
Yeah, so I mean, our relationship with the schools in the area, we have great relationships with the schools. We're not officially affiliated with any of the local public schools because you can't be, obviously. But we are volunteer leaders, and myself and my wife is one of our volunteer leaders as well. We just try to serve the school in whatever way we can. So I'm a football and track coach up at Indiana High School. My wife coaches girls lacrosse. We've got some of our other leaders coach tennis. We try to chaperone dances, just make sure the teachers and administrators and the parents and the kids know that we are here to serve them because we care about them and we want what's best for them. We want to help them achieve their potential.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like just a fun organization to be a part of, in addition to doing some really good work.
Yeah. We like to have a lot of fun, that's for sure.
Young Life, for folks who want to know more about it, I assume Facebook is their website?
We do. We have a Facebook page on Indiana County Young Life. We have, if you go to indianacounty.younglife.org, that's our official website. Younglife.org is the national organization. Young Life has a presence in all 50 states and over 100 countries around the world. So we are a small part of a large organization, a large movement that's going on around the world, which is pretty fun to be a part of.
Yeah. All right. So give the information one more time for the Donut 5K, Donut Run 5K coming up.
Yeah. So if you go to runsignup.org and search Indiana, PA, you'll find the Donut Dash. If you just want to Google Indiana, PA Donut Dash 2018 or something like that, it'll come up pretty easily that way as well. Saturday at 10 a.m. Behind Miller Stadium.
See, now I'm picturing all kinds of other possibilities. I'm picturing you have to run through jelly from a donut.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
All these good things that we could come up with.
Yeah.
Brian, thanks so much for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Todd.
We appreciate it. It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. It's WCCS 101.1 FM.